Hi, welcome to another video about understanding insurance claims. Today we're going to be looking at a definition called the insured. If you'll look at your policy, you'll see that the insurance policies show definitions toward the front of the policy, maybe right after the insuring agreements, because these are very important terms and they have taken on through court actions and through usage to mean certain things. Today we're looking at the insured, and when you see, okay, I'm insured, everybody in my home is insured. That may or may not be the case. Normally it's you, your spouse, children that are related by blood, marriage, adoption, foster children, maybe a ward of the state that you're responsible for. They are insureds. You'll usually have named insureds, and those are the names that are on the policy. And it may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, could be any number of people who are named insureds. But after the named insureds, there are limitations on who is insured under your policy. An employee acting in the course of his employment who may live with you, this person may be a nanny for your children, may be a butler or maid or groundskeeper, somebody who lives there, and as long as they're operating in the course of their employment, they're considered to be insureds. Now there may be some variation. You know, there are thousands of insurance policies out there protecting the home, and I don't intend to try to cover all of them. I just want to give you some things to look for and some things to be aware of if in the event you may have a question about who is insured, who is called an insured, who is considered an insured under your policy. Normally a child away at school is an insured, even though they are maintaining a home at the school. Maybe they are a boarding student at a school and they might be gone except for vacations, the summertime or whatever. They're gone most of the year. They're still considered an insured under your policy. But now the person who lives away, they don't intend to return, just because they may still have some belongings at your home does not mean that they are to be considered an insured. So those are some things you need to be aware of, so that you will know who an insured is. It's very important to know, because in some cases, say you rent out your part of your home, maybe an attached garage, there is a living quarters there, and you rent this out to someone, and this person is not to be considered an insured. You need to make that clear to them. And if you have a lease agreement, the lease agreement needs to specify that John Jones is renting property from me, but he is not to be considered an insured under my homeowner's policy. But your insureds will cover, as I say, anyone who's named in your policy, and there are other additional people that may or may not be covered. So you need to be aware of that. Sometimes there's some very large families with a lot of different people as to who and how long they've been there. Do they intend to stay? Do they maintain a home somewhere else? What is their mailing address, and so forth? If you run across a situation like that, always be sure to ask your agent. Say, I've got so-and-so living with me. They're from Texas. They've been here 6 months. I don't know how long they intend to stay, but they do have a home in Texas. Are they insured under my policy? Those are questions you need to ask. It's always best to have those questions answered before an insurance claim occurs, rather than try to let it all be investigated and determined after the fact. So again, I'm just pointing out to you who is normally insured under your business, and so consequently you can be proactive in letting your agent know who's living in your home, and ask questions. When I was in the insurance industry for a number of years, I had a lot of questions about, well, is my son insured? Is he still an insured under my policy while he's away at school? Or he's in business and he's in the service. He'll be gone 2 years, but this is still his home. Normally they are, but always ask questions if you have any doubts whatsoever. Again, I thank you for watching, and we'll be doing many more videos along this subject. And again, if you like this video, I ask you to hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much.